Tough loss yesterday, and the biggest news will be with Joe Burrow. You know, he had an acute injury yesterday, likely on the play before his last one, where he tore a ligament in his wrist that will likely require surgery and require him to be out for the rest of the season. So we're still gathering more information on that, but that seems to be where it's headed right now. So that's the news, and just talking to guys on the team, excited to rally around Jake, and we got a lot of great players on this team, and so excited to see this team really band together for these last 7 weeks and find a way, and so we're excited for that opportunity, but obviously disappointed for Joe.
How did y'all come to the conclusion that it was on that play before?
That's the best guess. You just see how he landed. Clowney kind of lands on top of him, and the way that he caught his wrist, for him to throw the way he did before that, and then the next play not be able to really grab the ball. That seems to make the most sense.
So is it a certain part of the hand?
Wrist.
Did you even see it in the moment? You just call the next play like normal?
Yeah, no, didn't. And I don't even know that I can't answer for him, but obviously threw it, and you can tell as he's kind of throwing it, he can feel it as he's throwing that ball, and the ball really dies on him and makes a good catch for a touchdown.
Zac, in conversations with him, did he say at all he'd heard it in the Houston game, in practice or anything like that? It just all occurred last night?
Practiced fully all week. Looked great at warm-ups, and so, no, everything was good.
I guess you're all waiting for basically another confirmation that it's...
Yeah, I think just talking to more, just making sure we got all the information before you make that final decision on something, but appears to be the way it's trending.
You talked to Joe?
I did.
And how's he handling it?
Yeah, as well as you can. Obviously very disappointed because he likes leading this team and knows the opportunities that lie in front of us. But again, he's responding in a positive manner. You can only control what you can control. And his next step for us is continue to lead this team just in a different way and assisting Jake and trust that he'll be able to do that and help us be fine moving forward.
He'll be around.
Today he is. Again, that comes with gathering the information and if there's potential surgery. I don't know how all that plays into it, but right now, yes.
What was he wearing on the plane on his right wrist?
I don't know. That's totally unrelated to what this was. A lot of our guys wear different compression things on the plane, but again, that's something he did.
Was it? Do you know if it was even a brace or was it a compression sleeve?
No, I don't know exactly what it was, but totally unrelated to what this was.
How common is that, especially on road trips, flights?
I see guys wearing that stuff all the time, on different body parts, and I haven't made it a point to ask them all about it every time they do it.
Circumstances get difficult. What do you look for in your leaders, Zac, going forward?
Well, I think what's comforting is you look at our team, all the great talent and all the great players we have on this team. And sure, this is adversity. It's not foreign to our team, over the last several years and even this year. And so it's exciting to see guys rally around each other and rally around Jake playing quarterback, his first opportunity to do this. And I'm excited to see this team respond. And I feel energy. Obviously, it's tough to see your starting quarterback, who's as good as Joe Burrow is, go down. That's tough. But was proud of the way the guys responded and proud of the way that they've carried themselves today. And I think this obviously this longer weekend comes at a good time for us, to chance to regroup and get healthy and come back next week and get ready to attack Pittsburgh. And so I've really liked what I've seen from these guys. Again, we've got a lot of talent on this roster, and this season's far from over. And I'm excited to see how the guys respond next week.
Zac, this happened in Week 11 3 years ago. With Joe, what did you learn as a coach when a quarterback of that caliber goes down? To handle the team, like you said, what you said to the team. What did you learn from that?
Well, this is why how you built the locker room matters most, and feel like we've got a strong locker room as we've ever had with the character of the leadership and the strength at each position that we have. To be able to respond the right way. And that's what you learn is when you lose a player, it's time for other guys to step up and continue to step up. And felt like we'd hit a really good stride there. We had a tough 5 days, where we dropped 2 games, one on the last second field goal and one on the road on a short week against a good team. And confident that this team is going to bounce back and respond the right way.
When you look at a guy like Joe, who means so much to the city and the fan base here, and a guy who you've grown close with over the years, to see the adversity that he's had to face.
Yeah.
The
knee, the appendectomy, the calf, and now this. How tough is that for you to have to watch that?
It's unfortunate to see a guy who works as hard as he does. You know, the time and energy he puts into his body and making sure he's at his best for this organization. You know, it kills you to watch somebody have to go through this, you know, several times now. And that's football. You know, you look around the league and this is something that happens to quarterbacks. Quarterbacks are going to deal with this kind of stuff. And now it's on the rest of the team to kind of rally around each other and find a way out of this.